Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, Cannon Fodder TV. Monday morning business to be done. Yeah, I've got three segmented live news coming right back at you. Three segmented. Yeah, there's some business about a game yesterday. There's some match yesterday. There's got to be a winner. There's got to be a loser. Yeah, there was a news about some game yesterday. And there was something about familiar faces and one injury. One injury. But as usual, we're getting this one on the other side of this music intro. Yes, indeedy. Welcome back to Cannon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, it's the Monday morning show. Yeah, time's flying, man. Time's flying. It was early doors for me. I might look a little bit rough, but I was up early, 5 a.m., doing some bits and pieces, working on the projects as well as in the garden. I was in the garden with my green fingers. But I'm not here to talk about gardening. I'm here to talk about Cannon 40 and Arsenal. But before we get this one, guys, the most easiest and quickest thing you can do is subscribe. Just subscribe. Just do it. Do it, do it, do it. Do it now. Yeah. All right, let's get into the segmented live news here. You know what, I'm laughing because I saw, I'm not going to, again, I don't want to embarrass, it's not about being embarrassed, but another podcaster that, he used to be on Cannon 40 TV, and he said to me, the season hasn't even started yet and I'm stressed. I was thinking, come on, what are you stressed for, man? What are you stressed for? Come on, man. Ah, dearie me. Well, anyway, the first bit of news is Mikel Arteta, growing pains. Growing pains. Ah, dearie me. Arteta has admitted that he's worried about his Arsenal side ahead of the Premier League season after an old problem came back to haunt them in the pre-season friendly versus Chelsea. Was it the Mind tournament? Anyway, Granit Xhaka's second half strike had cancelled out Kai Havertz's opener with around 20 minutes left to play at the Emirates. However, a mistake by Hector Bellerin allowed Tammy Abraham. Yeah, remember the striker that we were linked with? A simple chance to put Chelsea ahead with just 3 minutes later. Now, and speaking after the game, Mikel Arteta had admitted that it was a similar story to a similar goal he has seen in his side concede in the past, which is worrying sign when he is looking to improve this season. He told the official website, our website, it worries me because when you give the ball away when you're in a position we're in one or two passes, they can come back and they can score and score a goal. Now, what I've got to say to this, Mikel Arteta, it's the same problems because you've played the same player. I'm serious on this. I do not blame Hector Bellerin. I don't blame him. Don't play him, Mikel Arteta. Don't play him. Don't play him. Don't blame him. But you're playing him. What do you expect? But I don't blame Hector Bellerin. I don't. The same problems you're seeing there, Mikel Arteta, is because you're playing the same players. That's what's happening there. You can't come out and say, oh, I'm actually worried because there's like a similar story, giving away passes and leads to goals. And it's because it's the same ingredients that you're using there, Mikel Arteta. Change the ingredients. Change the ingredients. Now, I only saw the second half. Didn't see the first half. Again, I had more important things to be doing, like sleeping. A Sunday afternoon, excuse me. I thought, oh yeah, okay, well, let me kind of tune to the second half. And it was the same old story. Aubameyang, had a couple of chances. He's struggling, isn't he? Is this a sign of things to come? And again, I'm not like saying, I'm picking on him. I just spoke about Bellerin. But Mikel Arteta, you're saying you're worried. because it's the same patterns, because you're playing almost the same players. And what made me laugh was that one ball over the top, we were exposed. Ben White was left one-on-one. Kolasinac was left one-on-one. I saw, Bert Leno making some silly mistakes. The delivery was absolutely terrible. But for me, it's not about, again, the podcast I listened to this morning just made me laugh. I think it's not about the formation. Whether it's a back three or a back four, set plays. Getting exposed on set plays. One ball through the middle or over the top, and we're left exposed. Point number one. The manager can see what's happening. This happened on multiple occasions. Tell someone on a set piece, Kolasinac, we did this in training. You're going to sit back. Ben White, you're going to sit back. In case you're on the break, we've got you two as an insurance policy. In the game. Communicate to the players. Mr. Mikel Arteta, communicate to the players. It's got nothing to do with a back five or a back four or back three. Have them set up in a certain way. Don't leave our defense exposed. I mean, I just had to laugh. I thought, what, just a simple ball over the top, and Tammy Abrahams was onto it like a shot. I was thinking, where's the midfield? Where's the defense? Everyone had pushed up. Everyone. So that's the first point. The second point, you want your captain to actually say to them, or amongst the teammates, look, guys, this is what's happening once or too often. Somebody has to sit back, or two defenders have to sit back. We all can't push up. We can't push up. You can see what's happened. They realize, Chelsea realize it. Tuchel said, oh, actually, one ball at the top, they're exposed. No communication. No communication. It's not like it happened once. It happened more than 3 or 4 times. More than 3 or 4 times. So it's a lack of communication from the manager. No leadership on the pitch. No communication. And to be honest, I was just laughing. I was thinking, yeah. And actually, when I tuned in, the first person I saw, the first player I saw that Kama panned onto was, Granit Xhaka. The return of the Xhaka. And he scored. He scored a relatively good goal. It was a good goal. But Bellerin, man, couldn't make the 5-yard pass. But I don't blame him. I don't blame Hector Bellerin. Mikel Arteta, again, you go in on the Arsenal website and say, I'm actually concerned about the same things being played out. It's the same pattern, same mistakes. Then stop playing the same players. Stop playing the same players, Mikel Arteta. Again, for me, it's got nothing to do with the formation. Nothing to do with the formation. A back three, a back four, a back five, it will still be the same result. There's no communication amongst the players. The manager is also not communicating with the players to say, look, someone has to sit back. We can't be so exposed from one ball over the top or one ball through the middle. Stop playing the same players, Mikel Arteta. Don't play the same players. Right, so on to my my honorary mentions. So I thought, actually, this player here, when he came on, he had a blinder. An absolute blinder. What's happened to Eddie Nketiah? He's like a new signing. I mean, they're like this. I can't remember who played the ball to him, and he flicked the ball with the outside of his right foot into the path of Aubameyang, only for Aubameyang not, to score. But his passage of play, build-up play, I think he scored 2 goals now in the pre-season. Really, really, really good. So just when a lot of you are thinking, Eddie Nketiah, I need to sell him, man, he's not going to make it. In the pre-season, he's looking really, really sharp. Wow, Eddie Nketiah, man. And that's what happens when you think your position is under threat. Well, you wake up, don't you? You wake up. God damn. But you know what? Yeah, I take my hat off to him. Another player that I thought has looked very, very hungry. Nico Pepe. Really, really good. Hungry. Hunting down the ball, keeping it simple. Although towards the end, again, the same, actually, the old Pepe was like coming back because, again, he lost the ball a couple of times because he was overplaying it. Just keep it simple. Keep it nice and simple. But I thought for me, Ketia, Pepe, and who was the other player as well? Oh, yes, Mr. Sambi Lokonga. Do I have this picture? I don't have this picture here. But whilst I'm looking for his picture, I thought he looked very, very cool, calm, and collected on the ball. Really, really good. But yeah, and as well against a top opposition in Chelsea, I thought he showed up quite well. Listen, I understand that Arteta wants to give all the players a chance in the preseason, but when you make so many substitutions, this is what happens. That the team loses its formation, its shape. But yeah, I thought Mr. Albert Sambi Lokonga played relatively well. I'm not saying he had a really good game. He played really, really good. You can see it's true that the Athletic, when they did the what can Lokonga bring to Arsenal? Again, his positional play, releasing the ball, make it going into space. I thought that was really, really good. And another player, again, I didn't actually put up his photo, so I'll actually put up. No, I'll leave it here. I thought Emerson Rowe, again, really, really good, man. Again, the intricate passing there, the creativity, really, really good. So those are the honourable mentions. Eddie Nketiah, Nico Pepe, Sambi Lokonga, and Elmo Smith-Rowe. Wonderful stuff, but we're still lost. We're still lost. And on top of that, which is going to bring me to my next segment of news, there was an injury to Thomas Partey. Now, Mikel Arteta provides a worrying injury update on Arsenal duo. Yes, Mikel Arteta has said that Gabriel, well, actually, the update on Thomas Partey and Gabriel Magalhães following the pre-season friendly against Chelsea, where you know that we lost in the Mind series. Yeah. But the main concern was the ankle injury sustained to Thomas Partey. That's why I'm substituted on the 40th minute. Again, I didn't see it. I only saw the second half. Speaking after the game, Arteta revealed that Partey was in a lot of pain and hinted that the midfielder could be potentially be sighted for an extended period of time. He said, I just had spoken to the doctor. He's going to have a scan tomorrow, i.e. today. And at that moment, it's not looking good because he was in a lot of pain and it could not continue. Thomas Partey, man. I know someone put up a tweet in regards to Thomas Partey. I think he was like, when he played for Athletic, he was injured maybe once in the course of what 2 or 3 seasons. He's come over to Arsenal and just let's say over just under 1 full season. He's been injured how many times? On several occasions. So is it the fact that the Premier League is actually taking its toll on Thomas Partey, or is it he's just really, really unlucky? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that's some news we need to keep an eye on. In regards to Gabriel Magalhães, Gabriel has been out with an ankle injury, of his own, suffering during the preparations with Brazil for the Olympics in Tokyo. Arteta confirmed that the Brazilian is on the sidelines and has no idea whether the centre-back would be available for the season opener against Brentford. He added that we don't know. He's still injured. He picked up the injury while he was doing the preparations for the Olympics with Brazil. At the moment, he's not been able to train with us. That seems unlikely at the moment, but hopefully he can recover quickly. So that has been the updates in regards to these 2 players there. Thomas Partey sustaining, an injury. Things are not looking good, man. It's not looking good. I know, again, some people have been saying, if Thomas Partey is going to be out for the season opener, then listen, we're not going to make top 4 anyway, with or without Thomas Partey. Yeah, so let's not pile on the responsibility on his shoulders. It's going to be a tough ask to get in top four. Why? Because there's come like 6, 7 clubs who've done better business in the transfer window, doing better business than Arsenal, and we still can't sell any of the players. Can't sell anybody. Yeah, but I want to reiterate what I said at the beginning. I do not blame Hector Bellerin. Don't blame him. So Mikel Arteta saying, "Oh, you know, I'm worried because the same things, same mistakes have been happening." Don't play that player. Do not play Hector Bellerin. And I think Classic's got some minutes as well, didn't he? And quite interesting as well, I saw Joe Willock. Dearie me, man. Oh, my goodness. Bring me on to my last segmented live news in regards to this, the return of the Xhaka. Return of the Xhaka, yeah. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta confirms Granit Xhaka will remain at the club. Yeah, Arsenal boss has confirmed that Granit Xhaka, the midfielder, will not be leaving the club this summer. The 28-year-old was linked with a move away from the Emirates Stadium and was reported close to joining AS Roma, now managed by Jose Mourinho just a few months ago. Xhaka headed Arsenal's equaliser, as like I said before, in a 2-1 defeat at the hands of Chelsea. So those have been the live segments being used on Canada Point TV. Again, I'm not going to mention the podcaster's name. When I saw his segment this morning, I was thinking, he's saying that Arsenal haven't even, the season hasn't even started yet, and he's already feeling stressed. I was thinking, come on, brother, man. Come on. Don't let Arsenal do that to you, man. Listen. Your well-being is more important than anything else. Anything else. And if you believe in a God, then maybe, put your God first, then your family, then everything else comes. But your well-being is up there, man. Not football. Not football. So, yeah, just chillax, man. Take it easy. Take it easy. I'm talking about, take it easy. We're going to have a break. So on the other side of the break, we're going to the live chat and see who has joined us on this Monday morning show on Cannon Fodder TV. Okay, all right. So we is back, and now we're going to go into the live chat and see who has joined us on this Monday morning, show. I almost said catch up. It's not catch up. It's just the Monday morning show. All right, let's see. Benag says, "Welcome back. Welcome back. What is it? Your podcast? Are you a moderator? I don't think so. But anyway. Static." Our moderator, our VAR for the morning show. Welcome back, brother. Hope you are well. Who's this? Arsenal for life. What about? Okay, Arsenal for life is good morning. Good morning to you, brother. Hope you're well. Let us know which part of the world you are typing from. And Pap, what's happening, brother? Good morning. Static is on 9 out of 10. Pat, I've been early, not on time. A big difference. Dearie me. Hello, good morning. Says, why would looking at Matteo? Why we're not looking at you mean? Because I don't think we Pereira. He has good stats. Than better, I think you say than Madison. That also says, more nights I'm back at work now. Oh, so you've been off work all this time? You've been off work all this time? Well, okay. Well, anyway, actually, Don, you know what? You sent me an email. I've been trying to respond to your email, and it keeps saying that's a failure. It's not recognizing your email because I want to. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Are you on Twitter? Because I want to put. I want to put off. I want to talk to you about something else, another project. So if you are on Twitter, put your Twitter or your handle in the live chat. Or, but listen, you must know. It's a bit weird because again, you sent me the email, but I can't respond to your email. It keeps coming back because I want to talk to you about another project. But anyway. Mohammed, good morning. Arteta is just too rubbish and too foolish allowing Bellerin to play again for Arsenal Football Club. And then he should go too many mistakes. Why? I don't know. As why is it that it's only the best players at Arsenal who get injured, but only Xhaka and Bellerin always fit? But you're saying that, Don Arsenal, but Thomas Partey, he's got a lot to prove. A lot to prove, man. And you know what, as well, leave Enani alone, man. Leave him alone. I'm afraid of what hold Arsenal come the season still with these old fools play. Why, Mohammed? I don't know. You have to ask Mikel Arteta yourself. I have no idea. Like I said at the beginning, he's saying on the website, I'm worried, about Arsenal coming the new season. Then stop playing those players. That's all it is. Stop playing Hector Bellerin. I don't blame Bellerin because he's shown us his limitations, but yet you still want to play him. I don't blame Hector Bellerin. Don't blame him, man. Static says, I completely agree. Arsenal need to go for Matteo Pereira from West Brom. Well, he's cheaper and he's Brazilian. Ed loves Brazilian players. What's wrong with Brazilian players? Oh, dear me. Yeah, I'm okay. All right, good. Yeah. I think I'll pass on that one. Willie, morning, Alex. We need another defender, and I, for one, would let Willock have a shout at Spurs next week. Right, yeah. Oh, yeah. I cannot do it any worse. I mean, how many more defenders do we need? We've got enough defenders. We have a backup for Tierney. I mean, the right back, it could be shared between Chambers and Suarez, not Bellerin. Your centre backs, Gabriel, we know that he's Gabriel Magalhães, he's injured. Ben White, we could have had William Saliba. We've got Rob Holding. I mean, how many more defenders? I mean, which position are you talking about, Willie? Which position specifically in the defence are you speaking about? Because what I saw again, it was a lack of communication from the manager, no communication amongst the defenders and the midfielders. Oh yeah, Pablo Mari as well was playing as well. So in which department in the defence are you thinking we need to upgrade on? Is it the fullbacks or the centre backs? Because from what I see, literally we've got enough. There's a freaking fly over there. There's a fly. Get out of it. So Willie, tell me, which position specifically in the defence do you think we need to upgrade on? For me, again, you want a captain to be communicating. strong characters communicating, and then you want the manager actually saying, actually, no, I can see this being played out. I need to communicate to them and say, look, not all of you can go up. We can't all push up. You know, two of you have to sit back. Two of you have to sit back. Get exposed, just one ball through the middle. Ridiculous. Okay, good morning, Hippo. Lautaro, Martinez, and Odegaard only needed. Is that going to solve the problem? I was surprised. Did Balogun play yesterday? I don't think he did he? I don't think he got any minutes. And I saw Miguel Z scored a wonder goal again yesterday. Long distance business, man. It was a bigger disgrace yesterday. The guys were not where to found in the field. Yeah, giving away balls easily to chosen players. Yeah, again, I saw the second half. The second half was enough for me to see. Yeah, top four, mid-table action incoming, man. Yeah. All right, we'll send another email. Yeah, because again, that email, I got your email, but I'm trying to respond to it. I keep getting some notification that the email I'm sending to you is not going through. So yeah, so if you've got another alternative email, then then I'll respond to that email. Mom said Arsenal for life from Freetown, Sierra Leone. Yes, West Africa. My brother's over there. Okay, nice one, man. Dora Cunningham says hi and hi to you. KMH says striking line for sure. What do you mean by that? Striking line for sure. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. We need a one box to box. That is so true. But Joe Whittaker's in that box to box. He's not the box to box, and neither is Thomas Partey. He's not the box to box. One central, yeah. Okay, central defender midfielder and upgrade Mali next season with Saliba. Man, I tell you what, you got your work cut out, boy. You got your work cut out. It's the old stories, man. Just a different season incoming, man. Paul, good morning to you. Good morning. Paul, watching live from Kenya, was voted by Arteta. How dare he allow players who were to leave Arsenal? I blame Arteta. He should leave us alone. Oh, my days. Who's better between Locatelli and Owa? To be honest, Alimi, I have seen more of Locatelli than I've ever seen of Owa. This time last year, I was doing transfer news every single day, and I said probably 80% of the news was in regards to Hossamoa coming to Arsenal, and 20% was Thomas Partey. But even up until now, I've never seen Hossamoa play. I haven't. I've seen more Manuel Locatelli than I have. So without being able to see or even having an interest to see how Hossamoa plays, I couldn't tell you. But for me, I'd far rather go for Ruben Neves. That is my pick of a midfielder. A defensive midfielder, a CDM, that is my pick. Ruben Neves. And then maybe Manuel Locatelli. And everybody else comes after that. Everybody comes after that. Hey, Samuel, good morning. Good morning, Alex. This season doesn't look much better than last season. Well, I said that, didn't I? I said that. I know the season hasn't even started. I know the season's going to be starting like just short of 2 weeks' time. We've got to play Denmark down the road in the Mine tournament. Listen, don't get me wrong, it's for a worthy cause, for a good foundation, good charity. But yeah. And actually, just kind of some news off the beaten track. When I was preparing this, I saw like another, was it Sky or another channel, and they said that breaking news: Harry Kane has not turned up for training at Tottenham, so most likely he's going to Man City. There, he stands a better chance of winning some silverware. Watching live from Kenya, was bored by Arteta yesterday, allowing Bellerin to play. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Please, what's wrong with this party, please? Adashina Aziz, good morning to you, or actually good afternoon. I'm not sure where you are typing from. It looks like that. Actually, I don't even know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Is it that the Premier League is too much for him? It's too the physicality and the pace is too much for him, or is it the training regime? I couldn't tell you. I have no answers to that question. No answers. But what we do know is he's injured. Mikel Arteta said that they'll come up with an update sometime later today. I've not seen anything about Thomas Partey, but yeah, injured again, ankle injury. Ankle injury. Oh, dearie me. Oops. Actually, guys, before I go any further, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. We've been going just for over half an hour, and there's like 90 of you watching now on a Monday morning show. Well, actually, Monday morning over here, 25 to 12. Wonderful stuff. So I do really appreciate that. But what you can do, subscribe to the channel. Be part of the community, the growing community over here. Now, I know in the next coming weeks, my brother's going to be announcing a competition for the subscribers. I ain't got nothing to do with that. It's going to be down to my brother. I ain't got nothing to do with that. He's got to sort out the gifts for the moderators and Don Arsenal. I think Don Arsenal is still in the chat. So I think in this week you should be seeing something delivered to your house of address, where you live. Yeah. So well done to all the moderators. Thank you for your undivided support, and also Don Arsenal as well for your baby, your newly born baby boy. But yeah. Again, that all the stuff here cannot happen. It can't happen if we don't have the followers on all the platforms. Facebook, on Twitter via Periscope, and of course on YouTube here. It can't happen. The content's the content, but what's the point if we're doing the content and nobody likes it? And I think a lot of you like it. There's a small minority who put the thumbs down, but hey, as I understand it, a thumbs down is equal as putting a thumbs up. So those of you who put the thumbs down, whether you don't like my voice or how I look or the content, the way we speak, doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. All right. Toaster says Vieira does well at Crystal Palace. We should bring him in. I don't want any invincible coming to manage Arsenal. I don't want it. Why, Alex? Well, I'll tell you why. Because you imagine Vieira comes to manage Arsenal. He starts to lose maybe 3 or 4 games on the trot or on the bounce. And then the fan base starts to grumble. He wins maybe 2 or 3. He loses another one. We end up mid-table. The fan base goes, oh, we want him out. We want him out. So I do not want an invincible to be managing Arsenal. I'm sorry. That goes for Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, Patrick Vieira, all those guys there who form part of the invincible. I don't want any of them to manage Arsenal. Because look how we treat managers. No, I'm not interested in that. God's power. That's a long time, man. Whoa, my goodness, where have you been? This is pre-season. Let's wait the season to start, probably. No panic in Arsenal. Yeah, and that's what I said. The season, I have to wait and see what happens, but I can feel it in my bones. My spider senses are going off. We're going to finish in the mid-table. That's what's going to happen, man. Mid-table action incoming. Good luck to Patrick Vieira. He deserves to do well at Crystal Palace. Yeah, but not at Arsenal. George says we need to improve the defense. Holden and Chambers can't make a good combination. Hey, and finally, DS. What's up, my brother, man? Yeah, big up DS. Yeah. Jump down. Brandon Williams, good morning to you. Again, another one that hasn't been here in a long while. Looking like the same mistakes last season. Small glimpses of good football from individual players, but overall was a bad performance. But Brandon, you've got Mikel Arteta again saying on the Arsenal website, I'm really worried. I'm worried, the mistakes, the same mistakes. I'm worried for begin the new season for the team. Then stop playing those players. That's all it is. Stop playing the same players. And I've got to say, I felt sorry. You don't hear me say this often, but I felt sorry for Hector Bellerin. I was thinking, of all people to make that pass. And who was he trying to pass the ball to? Granit Xhaka. Oh, dear me. But I felt sorry for Hector Bellerin. I was thinking, oh my goodness. I felt like he wanted the whole ground to swallow him up. Oh, there's nowhere to hide on the pitch, man. Unless your manager says, actually, let me take you off. I'm going to substitute you. I'll sub you off. But Bellerin, I don't blame you, man. Because you've been showing us for the longest time your limitations. I felt sorry for him. I did feel sorry for him. What else is there? Well, who else is there? I reckon Arteta didn't turn up Arsenal training. DS, leave him alone, man. Partey can boss the game. He isn't consistent with it, though. That's the problem, isn't it? So that's the problem. You've got to be consistent. You've got to be, pumping out the performances more often than not. And most of the time he's injured, isn't he? Dennis, good morning. Says, hi, Arteta should initiate more communication skills amongst the team. And that's what I'm saying. In the game, whilst the game is being played out, players are going to make mistakes. But you can't tell me a simple ball over the top or a simple ball through the middle, not once, not twice, at least 4 times, caught the defence out. Where was the defence? There was no defence because everyone had pushed up. So Arteta, whilst the game's being played, tell the players, listen, Holding or Chambers, 2 of you, drop back. Drop back. But there was none of that. Ben White, as I understand, came to the rescue of Arsenal. I saw Clarence came to the rescue. Tammy Abraham was on the end of the ball once too many times. One too many times. Pre-season is an excuse now. Arteta desperately wanted the pre-season. He got it. He has failed and is still completely out of his depth. A combination of a pre-season and the last 19 months at Arsenal. Oh my goodness, that's quite well. Arteta is finished at Arsenal. Sorry, I've had enough. Wow, static, man. Woo! My goodness. Arteta should not sell any players, but he must get the first team and their subs. This is Moses. Do you think Arsenal will get Martinez? No, I don't. I've done a video which came up live. There's another update in regards to Lautaro Martinez. In the video, there's something about a release clause, and there's a date, a deadline. Arsenal have missed the deadline, so that's not going to happen. It won't happen. So what box-to-box player really out there can we sign? That's a good question. That's a good question. I mean, Basuma, it could be a box-to-box. Sambi has said, I can be a box-to-box, so I guess we don't have to look too far. I guess maybe the player's right there. Sambi Lokonga. Not spend any more money, millions of pounds on another player. As I know it's just pre-season, but I'm worried. So I'm not worried, man. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. And that's quite scary for me to say that. I'm not worried. I'm just thinking, well, I've seen those mistakes I saw there yesterday. You could look back maybe the last 2-3 seasons and say, all right, okay, that happened like 2-3 seasons ago. So I'm expecting the same thing. That with majority of the same players playing, I'm expecting the same thing. I'm not worried. Don't try and make it out to be something that it's not. As how did Auba miss that? I have no idea. Oh, that was everything as well, the header. Who crossed the ball? Was it Pepe? I can't remember. But anyway, yeah. It was Chambers. Chambers crossed the ball. I'm not sure what Auba was trying to do there. Good morning, Game Boy. Emily out. Bellerin out. Why are we playing so high? I've no idea. No idea. You know, unless you've got a speedster in the defence who's got like the speed of recovery is above anything that we've seen, you've got to sit back because Pablo Mari is not the quickest of defenders. Classic is not the quickest. Tierney is not the quickest. Chambers is not the quickest. Is Ben White quick? So don't play that high, a pressing game unless you are sure you've got at least two defenders who the recovery speed is phenomenal. That of which we don't have. Doesn't make any sense. That's why is no one blaming Tierney for the first goal. He was out because I didn't see the first goal. Didn't see the first goal, which is why you probably. I saw the second half, so I didn't see the first half. These jokers here. Keep Bellerin far from right position. Can also play a 4-3-4 again. Look, Winston, it doesn't matter what formation they play. If the players are not disciplined, if the players are not able to respond to what's being played out to them, doesn't matter if we play 9-1, 6-4, 4-4-2, 3. Doesn't matter what formation we play. If the players are not disciplined and if they're not communicating, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So we're going to make some panic buys. Yeah, and no players leaving still. So I'm not worried. Looking behind, looking side to side. As you can see, your man Arteta clap when Bellerin made that mistake. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. I didn't know. I didn't notice that. King says, I believe Arteta has nothing to prove because I'm still smelling old Arsenal. Yeah. Same old Arsenal, isn't it? Same old Arsenal. I think we are done, but before I finish, I do know I need to review the news of today from Canon 42's perspective. So first up, what was first up? Yeah, it was Mikel Arteta, wasn't it? Mikel Arteta, you make me laugh. Growing pains, Arteta. Arteta has admitted that he's worried about his Arsenal side ahead of the Premier League season start opener. An old problem came back to haunt them. Yeah, haunt them in the pre-season friendly with Chelsea. Granit Xhaka's second half strike had cancelled out Kai Haviert's opener with around 20 minutes left to play at the Emirates. However, a mistake from Hector Bellerin allowed Tammy Abraham a simple chance to put Chelsea ahead with just 3 minutes later. And speaking after the game, Arteta admitted that it was a similar story to similar goals he has seen his side concede in the past, which is worrying signs when he is looking to improve the season. He told the club's official website, I'm worried. It worries me because when you give the ball away, when you're in that position we're in one or two passes, they can attack your goal. And I said, then stop playing the same players, Mikel Arteta. Stop playing the same players. But I thought there were some shining lights from the performance yesterday insofar as Eddie Nketiah. I thought Eddie Nketiah had a relatively good goal, a good game coming off the bench. Again, the flick of the outside of his right foot to put Auba on goal, only for Auba not to score. Well, anyway. And the other player who I thought played relatively well, new player, new signing, Nico Pepe. Yeah, the boy was hungry, man. Thinking, hunting down, closing down the ball. But towards the end of the game, I just kind of saw that, a little glimpse of the same old Pepe overplaying the ball. Just keep it simple, nice and easy. That's all you got to do. And then also honorary mention goes to Sambi. I thought he looked okay, looked quite comfortable on the ball. Again, he received the pass, he would release the ball, and then be running into space. I said, okay, all right. Against, Chelsea, Champions League winner. Well, okay, he had a relatively good run out against them. But again, like I said, when you make so many changes, the substitutions, the team starts to lose shape unless they're super efficient and disciplined. But listen, the squad is not that way. So again, making all the substitutions, we lost our shape. And then honorary mention also goes out to Emil Smith-Rowe, who played really, really good. I mean, like just passing through the lines. I think, wow, yeah. So the future is bright for Emil Smith-Rowe. Not so much for Arsenal. I just believe that we're going to be in mid-table again come the end of the new season. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. That's just the way I can see it, man. That's how I can see it being played out, man. You know what I mean? Ah, dearie me. And just some worrying news, some update news in regards to Thomas Partey. Yeah, again, Mikel Arteta has provided a worrying injury update on Thomas Partey and Gabby Magalhães following the pre-season friendly against Chelsea. The Gunners, as we know, suffered a 2-1 defeat. But the main concern was the ankle injury sustained by Thomas Partey that saw him substitute on the 40th minute. Speaking after the game, Arteta revealed that Partey was in a lot of pain and hinted that the midfielder could potentially be sidelined for an extended period of time. So he might not make the beginning of the season, the first game open against Brentford. He wants to say that I just spoken to the doctor. He's going to have a scan tomorrow, i.e. today. At the moment, it's not looking good because he was in a lot of pain and could not continue. For Thomas Partey, it's pretty unusual. Meanwhile, Gabriel has been out with also another ankle injury. What is going on, man? God damn. Arteta confirmed that the Brazilian is on the sidelines and has no idea whether centre-back would be available for a season opener against Brentford. So that's 2 now. He added that we don't know. He's still injured. He picked up the injury while he was doing the preparation for the Olympics with Brazil. And at the moment, he's not been able to train with us. It seems unlike at the moment, but hopefully we can recover quickly. Now, just a quick footnote to the injury in regards to Thomas Partey. There have been people saying, oh my goodness, Thomas Partey is going to be out injured. We don't stand any chance. Let's not heap so much responsibility on Thomas Partey's shoulder. Just because he's out doesn't mean, oh, well, we know what, he was our saviour. He's not our saviour. Football is a team game. Other players just means have to step up. It have to step up. But let's just not think, oh, now because Thomas Partey is out, that's going to hamper our chances to reach top 4. No. No. And then the last bit of news I spoke about was in regards to, the return of the Shaka. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta confirms Granit Xhaka will remain at the club. Yeah, the 28-year-old had been linked with a move away from the Emirates Stadium and was reported close to joining AS Roma, now managed by Maureen, just a few weeks ago. And Xhaka headed Arsenal's equaliser, like I said before mentioned, but we couldn't, get the win at the hands of Chelsea. But after the game, Arteta told Talk Sport, Granit is going to stay with us. He is a key member of our squad. So those were the news segments of on a Monday morning. Yeah, my goodness. Return of the Shaka and Bellerin. I don't blame Bellerin. I don't blame him. I'm sorry, I don't. It's because the manager chose to play him. 2-1. Going to the last, just for the last one before I wrap up this one, I believe. Let's see, where were we? Okay, Winston's now come back and said, I know, bro, but Arsenal really have many centre backs. So maybe playing 3 centre backs, Marty, Gabriel, White. That's in my opinion. Okay, what's your opinion? George says nothing is new about this day. Just blink your eyes. Just blink your eyes, man. Blink your eyes. Why Arteta believe in these players? I have no idea. No idea, my friend. No idea. Arteta is not ruthless enough. He needs to use some different players. Arteta needs to go. We're gonna be 6th or 18th position. Been a while. I'm not sure about. Okay. All right, people. What's up in here? Since when you're watching football and like Arsenal, bro? Since 1976, 1976, 77. I know. I imagine that you're not a member. I hope you do subscribe to the channel. I have done, but I haven't finished yet, my series. I've done all the recording where I actually go back to the part of North London, Highbury, where I used to live, walking all the streets, filming and talking about what I was doing at that time when I was, well, I was quite young, to give my age away. But yes, 76, 77, that's when I started to have a real interest and start to support Arsenal. But yeah, I've got some more editing to do. But yeah, but listen, we are done and dusted on this one. We're finished. We're Scud and Daddy. We're finished on this one. A Monday morning show on Cannon Foy TV. Chelsea. Arsenal, man. The return of the Shaka. A Bellerin can't pass. Actually, making a 5-yard pass. Who was it going to pass to? Granit Xhaka. Anyway, people, we are out. We are out. We are done and dusted. The next time you will see me will be tomorrow morning. Same time, same place, a different day. Giving you like a maybe 3, maybe 4 segmented live news. But before I end up this one, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I saw numbers like just like 90 and rising for a Monday morning show. Don't you guys have anything more important to do than just be watching Cannon Foy TV? Cannon Foy TV? We're better than Amazon Prime, are we? No, we're not. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the morning show. And yeah, like it says here, subscribe to Cannon Foy TV. That's all you got to do. Lend me your ear and your fingers. Just go over and subscribe. That's all you got to do. Subscribe. Be part of the community. Anyway, until then, you have been watching Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.